Hello again, it's me, Milton, with a little Milton channel. So why are we looking at PH and PZ screw heads and the bits as well? Simple, confusion. People think that PH and PZ are roughly the same size. So if you got a PZ2 and a PH2, everybody thinks they're the same size. This is a PH2 bit and this is a PZ2 bit. Screw head, right? Put it in and you can see how it wobbles, right? It wobbles because it doesn't fit, it doesn't sit right in there, and this is why you get cam out. I hear this all the time, people complaining, I hate PZ, they never fit right. That's because they're using number 2's PH. So if we take just a simple Milwaukee bit and push it in there, look, it ain't wobbling, right? Look, I can get it to wobble because I'm getting it to come loose, right? You see? That also go on, take it to wall bit and try that. And it doesn't move. But that will not work with any of the other brands on PH2. So, as I've said, people complain, they moan about it, they hate them. They think, oh, PZ, rubbish, don't work, nothing fits into them. Well, it does if you use PZ2 bits. And that's the problem. I'm just trying not to get confused here, because it does get a bit confusing if you're trying to figure out PZ and PH. Because basically the Americans are all based on PH2. They hate PZ2 headed screws because they don't fit. That's what they use. But this happens in Britain as well. There are people in Britain that will not use PZ, they'll only use PH. And they complain, they got a lot of slippage. It also rounds off the screws as well. So, to clarify this, to show you exactly how it works, I'll bring you over to this camera here. Right, that is PZ3 and that's PZ3. That's PH2 and that's, sorry, 3, and that's PH3. To do this, I thought I'd get the bigger sizes to let you actually see. Now, this probably won't come out on camera, never blinking well does, right? If I hold these up, right, and get the angle right with the camera, right, if you look on this one here, you can actually see, maybe if I angle it and wiggle it about, little lines that go across there. That means that's PZ, right? If there are no lines on it, like this one here, that means that's PH. Okay then, I'll show you a little bit more detail, right? We'll take, first of all, the PH. Right, if you stick the PH in there, like so, I'm trying to do this through the camera, right? It kind of fits in there, so the PH, yeah. Right, it's PH, and it kind of fits in. This one's a bit loose, right, because these are cheap screws, right? And if we then try this on the PZ, it's even worse, right? It doesn't quite fit right. Okay, so if we now move over, right, back to the PZ3 and try that, wrong hand, wrong way around, you see, it fits. I know it's PH or PZ, sorry, my fault. Right? You see, that fits in. Again, it's a bit loose, right? But it will hold, it will stick, right? Just about. Go on, do your job, right? And it will go in, and it's actually quite tight. So if we now go to this one here, which is the PH3, it won't go in, it won't actually fit, you see? Right. Okay then, does this work on all the sizes, PH sizes and PZ3 sizes? Yes, unfortunately it does, right? See, but you can actually get this one here to actually fit into both of them, right? See, but it's loose on that one, and this is what starts the problem. Because it's loose on the PZ, it wants to come out. Whereas if you go back to the proper one, it sits in there, and it's quite a nice fit. Although the weight of the screw is pulling it off, see? And it does actually fit onto it. Now, what I've done here is, this is your typical PZ head here. It has the little lines I was going on about on here. You get off. Right, there. And on here you see an actual bigger version of it on here. And the main differences are on PH. PH hasn't got these four little bits here, and they're slightly narrower on here. You see, this is why a PZ head doesn't fit into PH. We're going to look at this in a little bit more detail. This is actually for the KTX system. They're actually called Roberts bits. You see, in Britain they're not called Roberts bits, they're actually called, because a firm does them, KTX. It's actually Concept KTX. You see, we'll leave this bit out of it. But this is what you're looking for. This here, and that is PZ, and it's slightly bigger. Even though it might be a number 2, it is actually slightly bigger. Now, if you use a PH2 bit with a PH2 head, right, people like them because they do this. They grip, you see. But if you don't know and use PZ2 bits, right, leave that one there, look. It's quite solid on there. I'll try and get it off, right. Okay, it's not coming off, right. So I'll grab, right, one of these, which is just a cheap one. These here are all new bits. This is a new bit as well, right. These are all PZ2s here. Watch. Right, goes in. Will it grip? Yes, it does. Will it hold it that way? No, that one's going to let go. Right. We'll try the DeWalt Flex torque. Right. See how that actually goes in and it's actually holding it. See. We'll try the DeWalt Standard. Right. Falls out. Just try that again. Fuse today, it didn't fall out. Get in. Yeah, I didn't think it did, wasn't it? Right. It's falling out. It doesn't grip as good as what the Flex torque does. Milwaukee, grips, you see, and this is all PZ2, which happens with PH2 as well. If you use the right heads with the right screws, right, they actually hold, you see. Right, so we'll try an expensive screw reeser. Is there any difference? That was just cheap. Well, the one that was letting go most was this one, right, the DeWalt. There we go, it's gripping, right, again, PZ2. We'll try the Makita, because it'll let go. Oh look, it grips. Once again, different screws, different manufacturers, different pricing. Get you this. This is what you start getting. You start getting differences. It's obviously, it's going to grip with that. Yes, it does. No problem at all. And now it's going to grip with the Milwaukee. There we go as well. All grips. You see? Okay then. Right, now we got my mixed bag of screws here. Right. And this one here, you have T20 heads, which is Torx. Right. You have decking screws here. We have some from KTX or Roberts heads, if you like, square drive, and we have PH2 heads and your PZ2 heads, right, and I'll show you through now. Right, this is a standard PH2. Does it grip with a cheap bit? This is just a cheap bit, right. Actually it does, and it grips quite well too. Okay, right, and that's that one. Does it work on these, which are actually drywall screws? Yes, it does. It grips, no problem at all. Okay then, let's try the decking screws then. These are decking, right, and it grips reasonably well. It's actually starting to let go, right. So we'll move up the scale, a little bit more expensive, right. We'll do the decking first, right. Oh, not too good on that one. Let go, right. Let's try this one here. Grips that one 100%. As I said, different screws. Right, and yet they're all PH2 heads. Right, we'll try this one, the drywall, and again it grips, but it fell off. Right, that one back. So we'll try a DeWalt PH2. Okay, drywall first. There it is. It's on, gripping like nobody's business. There. Right, we'll jump again. Right, and it goes. Right, gripping. It just let go just now. And we'll try the El Cheapo decking screws, see if they grip as well. and there you go, grips, you see. That was quite tight. Now, and of course one more, just for luck, right, one of these bits here, you recognise them as either Stanley or DeWalt bits, please yourself. There we go, and it's actually gripping that very well, and that's cheaper than the actual DeWalt bit there, you see. I'll grip this one. Yep, grips that one too, and it's definitely not letting go. I'm pulling that off. It let go slightly on that one, and there you go, it's gripped into that one too, you see. So just very quickly, right, I'll grab this bit here, and will it grab these ones here? No, that's just got to let go of that one, you see. Again, screws different again, right. Is it gripping it? Nope, it's not, right. Just bear with for a second. Oh, I'll try this one. Right. Nope, not going to grip them. Not going to grip. Right, okay. So we'll jump back. We'll just be clever. We'll try the Makita Gold. See if it grips it. And there we go. Oh, no it didn't. It fell off. See, don't believe anything I tell you. Just start to let go. Right. What about this one? No, it won't grip that one. So we'll just very quickly try one more. We'll try the Milwaukee. Let's see if it grips. Yep, gripped. See? Milwaukee for the kill on that one. There we go. Gripped it. You see? Okay then. So really, us poor Brits here in Britain, what we Torx bits or T-drive or star drive, what you would call them, because you've got T20, right, T25 and T30, then you've got your PH range, which is 1, 2 and 3, you've got PZ 1, 2 and 3. This is basically the amount of bits we've got to carry around with us. Driving bit, all of this here. If you want to know what it looks like in a line, it looks like that. And what's this one? Well, as I said, we also have Roberts bits in this country as well, which is known as KTX Concept. In fact, I've got a box out just to show you. It's here, Concept, it's there, right. You get your free bit inside it, which is this bit here, you see. And of course, you may be wondering, how does this all fit into the grand scheme of things as well? Well, after watching a video today on how an experiment was carried out, we're just going to leave this one, right? I thought, right, so I definitely know that in certain countries like America, they definitely have these and definitely use them, right? And here is one of the bits here, right? It fits in and it actually goes in there, right? Now, the thing is, that fits in and that grabs. Okay then, that's cool, that's brilliant, well done. Thing is, let's try a PH2 bit. No, not having it. It's not going to fit. Too sloppy. It's going to move. You've just got to calm out with that. Okay then. What happens if we try PZ2? Remember that was PH2. Okay then. Back to the bits again. Right? Ah. Has it got a good grip on there, has it? Yeah, it seems to have quite a good grip. Right? Okay then. The wall bit just feel a bit loose. Is it coming off? Nope, it's not coming off. There we go. That's got that one. Milwaukee. Oh look, that fits as well. Makita Gold. Does fit as well. Aha. Mind you, that might look impressive, right? The poor old humble PH didn't fit. Not finished yet. They do a collated system. This is it here. This is one of the screws for the collated system for KTX, which is the Roberts square drive thing, right? Guess what? Watch what happens. Everyone's going to fall out. It's supposed to be the same head, it's different. The collated system has a slight difference in it. Because the fact is, I'll just explain it to you just now, right? Because the fact is, these things here grip in so tight when you're pushing down with them, right? The heads are so tight, you have a problem trying to get the damn thing pulled back on it, you see? they don't grip as tight. Even on these, they don't grip their own actual bit, which is fair to say. So there's a difference, you see, on that one. So now you can all stop moaning now about the fact is that your PH bits don't fit in your PZ head screws, because they don't fit. You're supposed to use that. And as I've said, just recently I've been watching the Americans, and I've been watching their packets of bits that they actually get, and I noticed it on there that they do not have any PZ. They will have PZ head screws in, say, the likes of America, but here in Britain, right, and even me myself, basically 8 years ago when I started getting out woodwork, the thing was, even I didn't know the difference between PH and PZ and what was actually going on. I mean, we were using PH all the time because it fitted into the heads. You didn't have to go looking for another bit. Whereas the PZ wouldn't fit into the PH, because even we buy screws and sometimes don't look at the back end of the box and end up buying a box of PH screws. So we do need them, and this is why we end up needing as many bits, because everybody, all workers work different and they use different screws. Whereas in America, and I have to admit it's a better system, they've mainly based theirs on PH. Far easier. You've only got 3 to carry, a 1, a 2 and a 3, plus all your Turks sizes, so fine. But we end up having to carry an extra 3 sizes around with us. So it kind of looks a bit like this. Mind you, I've gotten so used to it now, it doesn't actually bother us. See? So, what's better? I think keeping it simple is far better than actually making things complicated, because we've actually had to stop using the rubber type stuff, right, which is this one here in the KTX, because we were putting them in. And the point is, you can't use PH with them bits. And what was happening was people were trying to undo some of the work that we'd done, and it meant they couldn't, it wasn't fitting right, they were coming out too much to try to get the screws out. It meant they were rounding off the heads, and even with an impact we were having problems trying to sort out what they'd messed up on. So we had decided at the end of the day we're going to have to stop using KTX because they haven't got the right size. So we've stopped using them. So we mainly just use, right, Torx and of course PZ, but we still have PH screws to go through as well, especially if you're doing a little bit of drywall work or something. I will admit, I think the Americans have got a slightly better system. Just keep it to one particular thing, which is their case is PH. I think it has to be simpler, but unfortunately this is why in our packets when we're buying bits we end up with PH bits in it, whereas here in Britain we're mainly PZ, and said you still get them. So I would say maybe the Americans have it on this one, maybe they do have a better system, because the PH bits generally grip on the end, or the actual bits like this a lot better. We got one line about, yeah, they do eventually, they do grip. I must admit, it is better. The point is, with PZ, they are inclined to wear a bit and then they don't start gripping. But then again, we've always got the magnetic bits as well. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope I've been informative. I hope I haven't lost you too much. We're getting confused, especially going on about the rubber square bits, but well, that's just life. They are here. So anyway, subscribe if you want. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm always easy going about that one. Okay then, and I'll see you the next time when I don't know what we're going on about.